Hi guys, my name is Chidexi. Welcome to the Truth Podcast. On today's episode, first of all, this is our very first episode of 2024. I'm so excited to be here. I hope you're excited. Happy New Year! Before I go on, please, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, like, and share this video. So the topic today is never stop becoming. A lot of people lose themselves a lot. A lot of people lose their confidence. A lot of people lose their identity. Never stop becoming. At any junction of your life, just know that the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next mountain. Never stop becoming. And don't allow anybody slow you down. If anyone is feeling insecure about your success, or about the height at which you are, or the speed at which you are going to where you're going to, please, that person is slowing you down. Nobody's going to wait for you. Nobody is going to slow down for you. So you better walk at your own pace, but never stop. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to slow down. Some people, when they get married, they get pregnant, and then during childbirth and after childbirth, breastfeeding their kid, it slows them down. Remember the word I'm using, keyword slow down. It did not stop them. Slow down. You can slow down, but never you stop. Don't forget the reason why you're in this world. Every human being has a purpose. Let me tell you the truth. Your purpose is not even just to be rich. Being rich is not a purpose. Being rich can be an achievement. It is not a purpose. Go back and think deep. Why are you on earth? Everyone has a purpose. And never stop becoming that purpose, that thing that God has asked you, has placed in your mind, in your heart, in your life. Never stop becoming. To be honest, a lot of people think that, their goal is just to be a mother. Some people, their goal is to be a mother. Being a mother is a beautiful thing, but being a mother is not your purpose. Because even that kid that you gave birth to has a purpose. And that child will chase after his or her purpose. And guess what? After that child is 18 and leaves your house, you just become lost. You realize that you lived a life, you groomed somebody else to their path for purpose, and you forgot that you yourself has a purpose. I'm going to give this little story about my mom. I always talk about my mom because that woman, she's the first example I've seen to anything or of anything. When my mom got married, she had just finished her secondary school. In fact, my dad just told me day before yesterday, he was like, "You are a purposeful child." And I'm like, He said, have I told you the circumstances behind your birth? That you were not supposed to be born. We were not supposed to give birth to you because we were not ready. Your mother wasn't ready. I was not ready. We were so young. The plan was for her to go to school and all of that. And then you came and we wanted to get rid of you. That's what my dad told me. I'm like, really? He said, look at you today, living in your purpose. But that's not the gist for today. With the fact that my mom got married when she just finished her secondary school, if I tell you who my mom is right now, it's going to be shocking to you. My mom never stopped becoming. I remember those days when my mom was going to school. My mom was always pregnant. My mom had me when she was doing NCE, like she was carrying me when she was doing NCE. She was carrying my brother when she was doing her final year of NCE. She was carrying another of my sibling when she was doing her degree. She did not stop. She went through all this school. She did her NCE, her degree, her master's. Right now she's doing her PhD. My mom has been a lecturer for 10 years. This is somebody that got married as a secondary school graduate. And don't tell me that she gave birth to all her children, still thriving, still becoming. She did not allow the fact that she wants, some people say, let me just finish giving birth and just train them to a level, Let me just train them to a level, then I'll figure out my life. She was figuring out her life while doing life. I don't know if that makes sense. She was accomplishing her duty as a wife, as a mom, and yet accomplishing her purpose that God brought her to accomplish. There are so many examples, but I can only talk about the one that is right in front of me. Never stop becoming. You cannot see somebody like me that came out from that and expect me to slow down for you. I couldn't even slow my mom down. Nobody, none of her kids, not her husband. Her husband was so supportive. My dad is so supportive of her growth. And you can only support somebody that is willing to grow. You can only support somebody that is willing to thrive. You can only support somebody that you see that you cannot stop. There are some people you just know you can't stop them. The only thing is to support them, else you will lose them. You cannot stop them. Never stop becoming. Even in your office place, sometimes when you're doing something better than others, people would, your colleague might be looking at you funny, like, oh, you're trying to be out there, you're trying to be too much. Don't stop for anybody. Don't slow down. That means that office doesn't even value the input you're bringing. That means it's not for you. That means you have outgrown that office. Because don't slow down. Don't stop becoming for anybody. I don't know if I'm screaming, but I'm trying to yell it out from the bowel of my soul. Because I don't have a business doing podcasts. I am a businesswoman first before anything. But I realize that when it comes to purpose is really different from money. Purpose is different from money. A very rich man can die and he has lived a purposeless life. And you will see an average man will leave the surface of the earth and everybody would never forget his name because he actually lived in his purpose. Find your purpose and never stop. Make sure you stop at nothing to get in it. And today I just, I don't want us to go so deep. I just wanted to just bring this because it has been in my spirit because of so many things that people tell me. A lot of people tell me things. A lot of people tell me that I don't know what's going on. Why is this? Some people just tend to detach from you when they see that you are too much. Like your goals are too much. Why? I don't know if I'm making sense. Don't slow down because they are not dreaming. If you're a dreamer, you have to even be careful. You have to be with people that are on the same pace with you. To every friend I've had in this life, if you are not going, I will drag you. Because I'm sorry, I cannot slow down. As I'm running like this, better be running. I will drag you on my shoulder. We're running together, or I'm leaving you. I'm sorry because I cannot stop. I can't slow down. John chapter 9 verse 4, Jesus said, I must do the work of he who sent me while it is day. For night cometh when no man can work. So many people slow down to the point when you realize that it is time, your bones are already aching. Your eyes are already blurry. Everything is already weak. Why not discover yourself and move and don't slow down for anybody, not even your child? People make this mistake. You're so clingy with your kids, but you forget that the only real time you have with your children is between the age of 0 months to 17. Once that child clocks 17, they're leaving you to school. Your house is not university. I'm sorry. I left my parents' house at age 17 and I went to school. So the only real time you have with your kids are from day 1 to age 17. Don't forget that aside from that 17 years, what else will you do with your life? What would you be doing with your life after 17 years? This is not a bash video. This is an encouragement video. Stand up. Pick up that thing you trashed. You might think that you have nothing to offer the world. You might think that you don't have anything that God can multiply. But remember in the Bible when Prophet Elijah told that woman that, what do you have? The woman said, I don't have anything. He said, there's no way you don't have anything. Think, what do you have? She said, oh, I just have 1 jar of oil. Your jar of oil might just be that you can write. Your jar of oil might just be that you're very good with PR. Your jar of oil can be that you're good with cooking. Your jar of oil can be that you're good with organizing. Some of us need people to organize our life. We're too busy. There is job, there is work, there is purpose for everybody. Your jar of oil might be that you love kids so much that it's easy for you to pass information to them. You can just be children's teacher. Your jar of oil might be anything. You are needed. Just think about your jar and allow God to multiply it. Don't sleep on it because you are not Davido. Don't sleep on it because you are not Chris Morgan. Your jar of oil might be in the littlest of things, but are you faithful with that one gift He has given you? If you're faithful with that one talent, He will multiply it. Keep becoming. Never stop becoming. Never stop becoming. I don't know how to emphasize this enough. Don't allow yourself stop yourself. Our biggest enemy is ourselves. Let me say that again. Our biggest enemy is ourselves. We self-condemn, we self-discriminate, we self-sabotage a lot. You see some people, they just say, oh my God, you're so beautiful. They'll be like, which beauty? I beg, please, if you want to insult me, start from idiot. You see that you have messed up your head. First of all, you feel like anybody that says that you're beautiful, the person wants to just psych you. When they say, oh, you're good with this, they'll be like, I'm not good though. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. If 2 or 3 people tell you are good in something, think about it, work on it, perfect it. Now you can be good in something, yes, but there's room for more. You can expand your knowledge. You can perfect on that thing. Sometimes people see what you don't see. A lot of times even, people see what you don't see. But when you have 1, 2, 3 people tell you the same thing, look at that thing, study it. Ask yourself, can I make it better? And pick your jar of oil and allow God to multiply it. This year, we're not sleeping on our talents. We're not sleeping on our jar of oil. We're not sleeping on anything that can be useful. Even the ones that seem not to be useful, we're going to bring usefulness out of that. I don't know if you're with me, but this year, 2024, we move. They say we should not agree for anybody. I want you not to agree with yourself. Stop sabotaging yourself. Laziness is the biggest thing you can do to yourself. It's the biggest harm you can do to yourself. Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop being lazy. Stop speaking negative of yourself. No grief for yourself. Refuse yourself from the normal. Normal is a killer. Comfort zone is a killer. Refuse yourself. Change your mindset. Change everything. Refuse it. And never stop becoming. I'm just going to end here for today. Thank you for watching to this point. Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Don't forget to listen to our pod on Spotify. It's The Truth Podcast. Follow us on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. The handle is The Truth Pod. We cannot wait to hear your own comments. We want to see your comments. Drop comments. So we want to see what other topics do you want us to talk about. This is just the first one for 2024. We have very exciting and intriguing guests for you guys. We cannot wait for you to see all of them, and we cannot wait to unveil the topics that we have lined up for you. Thank you so much for bringing. Oh my God! Let's talk about our award over the last. I don't even know. You guys, last year, December, we won the best podcast of the year in the whole of Nigeria. I mean, look at that. So this wouldn't have been possible without your votes. It wouldn't have been possible without you always watching, tagging, sharing, and commenting. People see all of these things and they deemed us fit. They said The Truth is the best fit for this award. Thank you so much. Bye.